That's not what I meant to do.
Oh,
Oh
are
my
we not
God.
streaming it? Uh,
Okay, now we're all right. We are preparing to go live. It says on my screen right now. We are coming in live to you here. It is Thursday afternoon where we are. Say hi as you are popping on. I'm just preparing the back end stuff here and we're going to get started. So I'm so excited. So if you read the description to this live, I am bringing my friend Janice on. Janice and I actually go way back, 16 years almost.
yes.
This year will be 16 years. We've known one another. We live within an hour from one another. We have um, been in some of the same businesses together, and you know, we've done lots of different things together. However, we've even traveled together before. But anyways, we are coming live today because I was talking to Janice and she was sharing her full story with me, and I didn't know how bad her health had gotten. And to the point where I knew where she is now. She's feeling great. And that's the same story I hear all the time, right? We're always hearing how great people feel when they jump in and use our products and whatnot, right? But one of the things that I didn't realize is how much suffering and how bad things had gotten because Janice and I hadn't talked for several years. So we hadn't seen each other in probably like 3 to 5 years at least. We hadn't seen each other. And so I didn't realize how low things got. And so when I heard her story a few weeks back, I was like, Janice, we need to get your story heard. People need to understand the level of support that can happen in the body and the amount of healing that can happen within the body because the body has the power to heal itself. And so I asked you to come live with me, and you're like, absolutely, because then we can kind of tag team this and you can share your story. I can share the why behind and all of that because I just think it's really this is a story of hope. This is a story of hope because so many people I talk to and see are skeptical. One, they're skeptical because they feel like they've tried everything. Two, they feel hopeless because they've been told there's nothing more they can do and they feel like they've tried everything. And so I feel like your story is going to be really relatable to a lot of our viewers um and just I want this to be a story of hope to let you know that there is something out there that can help you if you are coming from a place of pain and struggle and not getting the right answers, not going the right direction. So I am going to pass it off to Janice. She is going to share her story of kind of what was happening. I want you to share your story, Janice, of what was happening in your world, how it was affecting and impacting your everyday life, and how you even stumbled across these products. As we weren't even, we had lost touch for a bit there, so I wasn't even the one who shared it with you. Though you found it. Thank God you found it.
Yes.
And then just share what you've experienced personally in those shifts and where you are today.
Well, gosh, I feel like a completely new person. And thank you for having me to share my story because it is something that's truly till today I pinch myself saying, this is not possible. This is not possible. And let me share with you my age and where all the beginnings was. I'm going to be 57 in a few months. And I just recently, I'd say the last year and a half, stumbled across this product. In my early 30s, just after I had my son, Jen, I was having all these pains in my body, right? Early 30s and tingling in my fingers, tingling in my feet. Oh, the bursitis in the hips, the sore knees, the sore legs, everything hurt. Even the slightest touch like that, if somebody touched me too hard, My body hurt. And I'm like, something's wrong. Went to the doctor. Hey, let's do some tests on you. So believe it or not, they did send me for some tests. They suspected possibly MS. Thank God that came back negative. I didn't have that. Something's wrong. I just in complete pain. I couldn't do too much in my day, right? It got to the point where I couldn't go for a walk more than 10 minutes. And I'm a very active person, or I wasn't a very active person, and I went from going for walks continuously to 10 minutes. I couldn't bike ride. I couldn't vacuum the floors and make a big meal at the same time because it was just too much effort, too much energy. Everything hurt. I'd have to just be bedridden for the rest of the day. So then again, doctor's like, okay, well, let's do some more blood work. That came back fine. Well, maybe you have some nerve damage somewhere. So they sent me to the hospital to get all the sensors hooked up to my body, thinking maybe there's something pinched in there that's causing all these issues. Came back fine. Well, thank God, right? That those two things came back fine. But why? And this is continuing, rest of my 30s, continuing on to my 40s. And as I got older, just got worse and worse and worse. And as Jason, my partner, my husband, even when he first met me, he would like just touch me, and I'm like, "Ow!" He's like, "What's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "That hurt." He's like, "I didn't touch you." I'm like, I've been dealing with this forever. So all the tests, doctors are like, don't know what to call this besides because we don't know what's wrong with you, but obviously something is holding you back. Like I could barely function and hold a job anymore. I couldn't do anything. If I went for a walk more than 10 minutes, everything hurt that I was like on the couch for the rest of the day. Jason would be like, take a break. I'm like, what do you mean take a break? I've got so much to do in my life. I can't take a break. That's women, right? We got so much we need to do. Laundry, cooking, cleaning, hold another job, this kind of that kind of. So doctors like, there's nothing we can do. We just call this fibromyalgia. You've got arthritis in the knees. You've got arthritis in your hips. Welcome to old age. Welcome
Isn't
to
that
old age.
always what they say? It's
Yeah.
just you're just getting older.
Yeah.
Here's some painkillers.
And that was me at that point. And on top of that, did I mention that I couldn't sleep? My son is 26 now. So I couldn't sleep since he was born because one, the brain's not shutting off. Two, all the aches and the pains that I had kept me awake, tossing and turning, the tingling in the feet, the hips hurt, so I couldn't turn on my hips. My back hurt, so I was sleeping on my stomach, all that. And then, and then I was trying all these different products everywhere possible, thinking something's got to work. It's at that store, it's on that store, it's online. It's got to be working. It's available for sale. It's got to be working, but yet nothing helped me because I was trying to find my own solution for 10 years because I wasn't going to be trying the medications, right? Nothing helped me until I started following some friends and listening to their story and what was helping them. And I'm like, yeah, nothing's helped me all these years. Why would that help me? And I just kept on scrolling,
Here's the skeptic.
right?
Yep. Yep.
Until it got so bad, Jen. Like, I mean, we moved into this house and it got to the point where I was like, I can't do nothing. And I was only like 54 at the time. I'm like, how am I? I kind of want to live forever. How am I feeling this way at 54 years old? I can't function.
Mm-hmm.
So, a year and a half of watching my friends. And I'm like, what do I have to lose? What do I have to lose? So started taking the product and within, I want to say honestly, actually it was within 9 days to be exact, personally, that I was walking up the stairs from the basement upstairs and I'm like, I didn't have to use the railing to pull myself up. I was walking up freely. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So
Wait, wait,
no,
wait. Okay, wait. Repeat that. How long?
that took 9 days. Within 9 days, I
9 days you went from that extreme difference.
yeah. And I was like, no way. So then I went back down the stairs and came back up, like, oh my God, like the pain is just not there. And then the sleep started happening. And that feeling of not sleeping for 20 some years, I was so afraid to go to sleep. So I'm like, what's the point? I'm just gonna toss and turn, right?
Hmm.
And I was starting to sleep. And I'm like, is this what it feels like? So here I am now on this product, and I'm like, I pinch myself almost every single day. And I say to Jason, like, this is me. This is the new me. I feel like I'm 30. I'm not gonna be 57.
Do you feel like you like stepped into a fountain of youth?
I do. And you know what? People are telling me like you look like you're aging backwards. And I'm like, okay, I didn't do this for the best hair of my life, which I'm like, I've been wanting to get extensions my entire life because I couldn't grow my hair. Now I'm like, no, this is the real me. This is me. Manageable, soft, the wrinkles, the skin, like the best skin of my life. The brown spots are gone. I barely wear makeup. And sleeping and being pain free. And now this past summer, I was able to go for, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 kilometer walks. I was able to up and down the hills in my area to go for bike rides. I can cook, clean, do laundry, do whatever I want in a day and yard work all in a day and still go to bed pain free and
So you're
sleepy.
living real life. You're living life. You're living life out to the fullest,
And
feeling amazing, the way it should be.
I never thought that I would ever feel this way again in my life. I thought that was it. That was
It's
it.
magical. It's magical. So this is just a message of hope, you guys. Um, it's a message of hope that if you are struggling and you're not getting the answers that you want, you're not getting the results you want, we can help you. We can help you. And so you just got to say the word and be open to giving it a try.
Yeah.
And I, like Janice, was dealing with a lot of pain in my body. I did not come for the beauty, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
Um, to me, I was, what do I have to lose? Been dealing with this for 25 years. What do I have to lose at this point? And for me, it was 5 days. 5 days, a noticeable amount of mobility back, pain gone. And it's now for me been 3 years.
Wow.
3 years last month. And it's the first time in my adult life that I haven't had any flare-ups or problems with my lower back. Like I can roll out of bed without fearing the twinge because I
Yeah.
have sciatic problems. And that if you roll too fast and you tweak it, you're in full spasms and you're done for a week.
Yes, I
And
had
I
that too.
spent my whole adult life living that way up until 3 years ago. And now I'm in the best shape of my life. I feel the best I've ever felt physically. And I have hope. And I'm like creating dreams of all these things I want to do because I feel like there's so much available when you have your health.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. I just want to help other people. I want to create community. I want to travel. I want to do all the things and just really truly live life to the fullest and help others do the same thing. And I
Yes.
know that's what you're after also is really helping people feel better, feel their best, live out life to the fullest.
Absolutely.
And we want that for each and every one of you. So if you are on the fence and you are, tipping over and you're like, man, I guess they're right. What do I have to lose? Just give us a message. We're happy to help and get you on the same path that we found ourselves on when we were just like you watching someone talk about their personal experience.
Yeah.
So
100%.
I don't know if there's anything else you want to share or say, Janice, but if you guys do have questions, just drop them in the comments below. We'll come back and we'll answer any questions that you guys have and feel free to send us messages.
Yeah. Just thanks for having me to share my story. I feel like a new woman.
And
So thank you.
I was gonna kind of go deeper into like what it is in what it does, but I think the story really speaks for itself. You and I both tried lots of things before, didn't work. It's, it's this formulation is what makes it different, right? That's the way it's formulated, the sourcing of ingredients, the dosaging of the ingredients, it all matters. And this is the complete package right there. So
Yes, complete package.
that's
Thank
the
you.
most important thing is results,
Results.
results, results. That's what matters the most. I mean, we've got communities where I deep dive into the science of things. So if you want to learn more on the science and details, just reach out. We will be happy to share some resources with you.
Wonderful. Well,
All
thank you,
right.
everybody.
Okay. Have a beautiful day. Bye.
Thank you too. Bye bye.